Dude! You guys don't get it. You guys don't even understand. I think you understand. I think you get it. Oh, hello. Welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for showing up to my live stream, everybody who did. I'm sure you specifically agree with me where I put Vor, where I put Arcadia on my list. You're like, ugh, Reagan, that's exactly what I was thinking. Yes. And apparently, that's not the last album. Apparently, we have more Sleep Token to listen to. I had no clue until this morning. I'm just kidding. I knew. I even got a shirt. When I'm frustrated with shirts in general, this is a long shirt. Look at this. Look. Right? It fits me, right? It fits me well, but it's always the arms here that are just a little too tight. A little like the shoulder action. I really don't like. So it's like, do I turn this into a tank top or do I just look like a fool? I don't know. But this shirt is sick. I love the colors. I hate the fact that on the back it says look to the Windward, little typo. But on my Discord server, a couple people have told me briefly about the whole House of Iridian, feathered host thing. So I know a little bit about it, but I'm not a mega fan like you guys, but I am a fan, okay? And I'm so glad to listen to more Sleep Token. If you're seeing this on YouTube, then I'm already 7 or 8 videos ahead on Patreon, but I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. Since whenever I started this journey, my friend Pongo had told me, hey, this album is just banger after banger, 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 banger. So I'm so excited. I've loved everything we've gotten to so far. One thing I will say is, despite I'm trying to tell you guys all the backstory that I have so far, so I know everything that happened in Euclid, obviously. Is this going to be something new? Is sleep going to be mentioned? Are they a thing? Are they part of Vessel anymore? Is it like a complete split? I know there was like either a song or two in this album, or maybe like the album as a whole. I've read somewhere it has something to do with fans, like fans are mentioned, like us. I'm really not sure, but I'm so excited to get into it, guys. Finally, we are even in Arcadia. This is Look to Windward. Let's go. Guys, I've been waiting. I've been so excited. There's an interesting visualizer we have going on. It sounds like a video game right now. It sounds like some old school Zelda. I know that he likes these, games and stuff. It's on fire a little bit. So this one is House of Iridian, if I know right, and then the feathered host is like a white one.
Will you listen? Just as my form starts to fission, losing this war of attrition. Just as I drift away, will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me? Will you haunt this eclipse in me?
Okay, I say this every single time. Like, looking back at old videos, I say this so often. I say, I'm not going to try to pause it too much. But I mean, whether or not that happens, we'll see. But man, it's just like, I've heard this man's voice so many times. Why does it make me so giddy? Why does it make me so excited? This is like, I like how he's talking over the like video game music we have going, but it sounds different. There's like so many instances that his voice has like, you know, some vocoder, some layering, some like the pitch, the way he sings just in general is different. Like say Fall for Me and Euclid, I guess, like the very like electronic kind of sounding. Like there's like so many different things. This, we have not heard his voice sound like this before. It sounds like a little intimate, but it's like, it's clear. It sounds very clear. And I'm wondering like how good the production of this is compared to Take Me Back to Eden, because that was one of my main gripes, which you guys surely remember me talking about in the live stream ranking. A lot of those songs were so freaking good, but it's like the quality of it, it's not crisp enough. It wasn't as crisp as Tomb. I couldn't hear the instruments as clear as I wanted to, and that like took away a lot of points for so many of those songs. But like we're just starting. We're just starting. I love this guy's voice.
With the shadows longer to me than a light year, moving so slow I could die. Say you can hear me say, eclipse in me.
I'm wondering,
Will you halt this eclipse in me?
with this, will you halt this eclipse in me?
Will you halt this
If it's like, we know an eclipse is like whenever a planet, a moon, sun, whatever, comes in front of one thing. So it's like it's becoming darker or it's being completely obscured or something. And then he had said in the very first line, will you listen just as my form starts to fission? Whenever the bow broke back in Euclid, like whenever things happened, things changed, he's becoming something new, hopefully. You know, did that actually happen? Because when he says fission, I don't exactly know what fission means, but to me this context clues seems like break apart or ripple or something like that. Losing this war of attrition just as I drift away. I'm guessing this war of attrition was just like this back and forth between sleep, and he is drifting away. And who is the one he's asking to halt this eclipse in him? Because I feel like this has to do with sleep. This has to do with like the separation of sleep within him. And it's just like he's repeating it. But it's like already I feel like there's a lot of lore, a lot of story in these lines that we've gotten already, which I don't know if that's just because it is the opening track in this album or what. It's a long song.
eclipse in me?
Ugh.
Will you halt this eclipse in me?
This is reminding me of some song from Sundowning. I don't know what it is, but it's reminding me of Sundowning. It sounds like as my buddy Shanna puts it, like musical theater. I feel like I'm in this production, this like beautiful movie, and I'm in the thick of it. Especially with the setting here in the visualizer.
Now I know why I woke up here on the shoreline, coughing up blood in the twilight. Everything looks the same. Will you hold this eclipse in me? Will you hold this eclipse in me?
What are they saying in the background? You can feel the build in his voice and in the music. It's building.
Will you hold this eclipse in?
Oh. I did not expect this. Ah. I know it's like I can expect this shift to happen at some point. It happens a lot. This kind of shift happens usually like near the end of songs. I notice especially in a lot of like sundowning songs near the end or like halfway to the end or something like that. I love this guy's drumming so much, especially this right here. Let's listen to it again. Right here. Oh. Dude, you guys don't get it. You guys don't even understand. I think you understand. I think you get it. There's more of this like background noise.
I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. You pray for sound, I'm not pray for silence. Damn right, faith as I can't deny. You'll find me with half a mind to get violent. It's over till I say it's over. No little angel sitting on my shoulder. So give me the edge of a blade and a time and a place. And I'll leave them cold and pushing.
Oh my goodness. Bride of this. Okay, we're about to go into something else. I wanted to go the entire song without pausing it again, but I'm actually going to talk about the lyrics in depth here. So if you want to skip ahead, this is going to be a solid like 2 minutes or so. First of all, I love that we're getting more of this. It's like we saw this kind of like rap, you know, but it's also has a bit of like a electronic feel. So it's like, I love the electronic sounding songs like Descending or Dark Signs. And we get that. And then it's like, this is very similar to Ascensionism or Aqua Regia, right? This kind of quick paced, I'm glad that the thing is like, I'm glad that we brought that over from Take Me Back to Eden, because it's like, I feel like since the beginning, we've been able to do so many different things like Sleep Token has and Vessel has, and he's just adding more and more. And yeah, you'll probably hear something new, see something new, but that doesn't mean he's not going to pull from what he already has available to him. And this was just freaking fantastic. This was so good. So the first lines I want to talk about, he says, I've got eyelids heavy enough to break diamonds. So whenever you have very heavy eyelids, that means you're not getting enough sleep. And I wonder if it's like he's not getting enough sleep, you know? It's because he's trying to break away from sleep. I also loved this line right after, you pray for sound and I pray for silence. You guys remember the little old song, the little lesser known kind of lame song, Higher? The line was something like, and you need the melody, I only need the silence. And then, but each time we battle, the blood and the fury takes us a little higher. Oof. Look, whenever I did my sundowning ranking with Lady Acidosis, shout out that lady, that was my number one. Like that song's a banger. That song's extremely good. Anyways, I feel like this might be an allusion to that. Or, like I said before, this song, I was thinking maybe, I didn't know it was going to be this song specifically, but I wonder if even here we're talking about fans, because fans pray for sound and he prays for silence. I think he wants like inner peace or something like that, or maybe he's like tired of doing what he does or something like that. But I feel like the fans, they would just want more. Damn right, faithless, I can't deny, you'll find me with half a mind to get violent. That also kind of reminds me of Higher. But I wonder if like the one who's faithless is him, or if he's talking about fans here, because I'm not really sure. It isn't over till I say it's over, and oh, my little angel sitting on my shoulder, so give me the edge of a blade in a time and a place, and I'll leave them cold and pushing of boulders. I love how he's delivering all of these lines, you know, the super quick pace. It's really good. And I wonder if, when he says it isn't over till I say it's over, if he's talking about the fans, or if he's talking about him and his relationship with sleep. Am I walking with gods or merely stumbling forth till there's fire at the gates until I fall to the floor? You know, I live by the feather and die by the sword, and I will sunder the earth only to burn the rewards. I love all of this. It's like has he ascended? Has he ascended to a higher plane along those parallel lines? Has he ascended to that place and now he's on the level of gods? Or is he merely stumbling forth? And this line, until I fall to the floor, reminds me of literally Fall For Me. In the video, I mean, the name of the song itself, but also in the video, whenever he's literally stumbling, you know, I live by the feather and die by the sword. I love this as well. I just love everything, apparently, because it's like whenever I see this, because he's talked about picking up the sword, like putting down the roses, picking up the sword, and Aqua Regia. And he's talked about being a guardian as well. But the feather is like a quill, because he's literally a lyricist. He's a genius with all the lyrics that he writes in all these songs. So it's like he lives by the feather, as in this is what he does, and dies by the sword, as in he's going to get violent and mess it up. He's going to do something wrong. I will sunder the earth only to burn the rewards. I feel like he is sundering the earth and like what he is creating. Like it's so epic, but he's going to mess it up. He's going to fall to the floor. He's going to burn the rewards. Even in this Garden of Gardens, he's talking about the Garden of Eden. I'm the God of the gaps. I don't know what that means. I'm the demon of Sodom. I'm the blood of an angel, the fate of the fallen. Nobody knows where I came from. Even I have forgotten. I think he came from sleep. I think Vessel was born from sleep. And I wonder if that's what he's talking about. Like even he has forgotten. Or maybe sleep was the one who promised him fame and riches, like promised him this power, this ability, whatever it is, to write these songs, to ascend to where he is now. And maybe he's forgotten where he's forgotten now, because he's distancing himself from sleep. He's fissioned, he's split, he's eclipsed. It's like they're two separate things now. We're going to go back a tiny bit and keep listening. Yeah. And there's a Langreal vocals again. He used to know himself. You used to know me well. Oh. Oh, this guy. And we're bringing back the video game music. And this is feeling like gods a little bit. Like the gritted teeth. Wow, and the flag is burned entirely. Okay, so Yeah, I was told to look at the whole entire video, which I didn't notice anything. Oh, I think that's in songs 2, 5, and 8. Oh, those. Okay, so one quick thing that I want to talk about before we finish is this part right here. Whenever we have this piano part, we have like Vessel alone. Like he sings a lyric of a line, whatever. And then there's like 3 of them or something layered on top of each other. Almost like a call and response kind of thing we have going on. In terms of like musically, like you guys have heard that in songs, surely, especially in a lot of worship music. But what I love is what 2 adds, like little in between. He'll do like a quick little like triple on the bass drum, and then he'll end with a tiny like ding on the top of the ride cymbal. That's a little ding. Or he'll do like the splash, which the splash is this one. So he'll do a little thing and then a little tiny splash. And we're just going to listen to it one more time briefly. Yeah. He just throws in these tiny little dings or these tiny little splash. It's like a little accent, a little spice, a little something on top that it's what makes it special. Like it was already special, but it's just like his drumming style is so like I just love it so much, guys. I love it so very much. So I'm going to look at the last lyrics real quick. Oh, and I used to know myself, and you used to know me well. And I wish that I could leave myself alone. You wish that you could make me whole. 2 things that it could be. He could be talking about, well, obviously he knows I used to know myself. Like he doesn't know himself anymore. And when he says, you used to know me well, is he talking about sleep? Is he talking about the fans? Whenever he says the last part, you wish that you could make me whole, makes me 110% think about us, the fans. Because in my Discord server, for instance, and even like private messaging, like other people, conversations I've had with a lot of like fans, you know, people from my YouTube channel or wherever, we just want to give Vessel a hug, you know, after listening to Fall For Me or Bloodsport or a litany, so many other songs. Like you just want to grab this man and just hold him tight and say like, it's going to be okay. You're going to get through this. It gets better. You are loved. And, I feel like he's talking about the fans here. You wish that you could make me whole. But it's like, can we? Knowing the Sleep Token fandom, I'm not so sure. Anyways, no, the Sleep Token fandom is great, okay? Everybody in the Sleep Token fandom is so perfect and fantastic and not cringe, and they don't do anything that is embarrassing, totally. So, I appreciate you watching my video, okay? I appreciate you hanging out with me, listening to my thoughts on these lyrics. This is just my initial take on this song and the lyrics, because there was a lot in here. There was a lot, and this song was long, and I love how long it is, and I just love the trajectory I feel like we're on. In terms of like Vessel, I don't know if he's so sure about his own trajectory, and like it seems like he doesn't know exactly if he can still do this, or he doesn't have any like guiding light. I feel like sleep was this like thing that he clung to, that he relied on, but he doesn't have them anymore. Or it's like a messy breakup. Like it's I don't know exactly what's happening, okay? But I'm so excited to get into the next one. I forgot which one is the next one, but you'll be there, right? Surely you'll be there. Thanks for watching my video. My name's Reagan. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you like the video, I never ask this. If you like the video, click the thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Okay, guys? Bye. See ya.
Thank you very much. Thank you, folks, for watching. Hope to see you in the future. Make sure sometime down the road, if I see you, come up and say hello.